770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. I am Alabama's voice of reason, Huntsville's conservative conscience, the Rush Limbaugh of WVNN, as some of you said. I mean, I would never say that. You guys said I'm just... Actually, no, it wasn't. Was it you? No, it was AI. It was Grok, I think, that said that. I mean, it could have just been me putting that out somewhere and then AI picked it up for all we know. But I would never do that. Anyway, let's get to the headlines. Right now, once again, we have those Alabama bullet points.
Alabama bullet points. Today's headlines from around the Yellowhammer State.
Sponsored by Larry's Pistol and Pawn. Number 4 today, Nick Saban supports the Cruz-Cantwell bill in the Senate. He gave a testimony about it. He says NIL is a race to the bottom. So in a Senate testimony on June 3rd, legendary former Alabama football coach Nick Saban voiced strong support for the bipartisan Protect College Sports Act introduced by Senators Ted Cruz and Marie Cantwell. Now, Saban described the current NIL, name, image, likeness system as unsustainable. He said it's like an arms race and a race to the bottom, citing Alabama's collective spending that grew from $2.7 million in his first year to $10 million by his retirement, then escalating to $17 to $24 million afterward, with some schools now approaching $40 million rosters. He warned that unchecked escalation would lead to elimination of Olympics and non-revenue sports. Number 3 today, ALGOP Chairman Scott Stadhagen says he is confident in state preparedness ahead of the special elections. So Alabama Republican Party Chairman Scott Stadhagen expressed strong confidence that the state is now fully prepared for upcoming special elections. This is following months of legal uncertainty. Now, Stadhagen, who also serves as House Majority Leader, or did, stated that Alabama can finally use the 2023 congressional maps after the resolution of court challenges, including criticism of the federal 3-judge panel that had blocked them. He described prior chaos, such as candidates qualifying multiple times, as a result of judicial overreach into legislative matters, and said the party is now focused on moving forward, electing strong candidates, regaining seats, and preparing for the general election. And special elections are now scheduled for August 11th. Number 2 today, the Department of Justice has expanded the case against the Montgomery-based SPLC. They're alleging millions in donor funds funneled to the KKK and extremist groups. We've talked a little bit about this before. The Department of Justice has expanded its criminal case against the Montgomery-based Southern Poverty Law Center with a superseding indictment from an Alabama grand jury. Now, the new charges retain the original 11 counts, 6 of which were wire fraud, false statements to a bank, conspiracy to commit concealment money laundering, while adding details alleging that the SPLC secretly directed about $4.1 million in tax-exempt donor funds from 2014 to 2023 to leaders and affiliates of violent extremist groups, including the Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nations, and National Alliance. Prosecutors claim that paid-for informants used the money to recruit members for these organizations. And number 1, something else we have to talk about today. Doug Jones, who is running for governor on the Democratic side, says he is outraged by the Supreme Court ruling on redistricting, but said Alabama has officially rejoined the old Confederacy. None of that is true. Officially rejoined? I'm pretty sure that has not happened. So this was a report I got from 1819 News that former U.S. Senator and Democrat gubernatorial candidate Doug Jones reacted with outrage to the U.S. Supreme Court's decision allowing Alabama to use its 2023 congressional map, a 6-1 Republican favoring map for the 2026 elections. Jones posted a video on X declaring that Alabama has officially rejoined the old Confederacy, accusing the Supreme Court of facilitating the outcome through a malignant and partisan process. He expressed shock at the ruling, warned of significant fallout, and urged Democrats to mobilize voters in Alabama and nationwide to pull out of the old Confederacy, elect more inclusive representation, and ensure a seat at the table for everyone in the state. Of course, he said all this. We'll talk more about that later on. Right now, I have to mention Larry's Pistol and Pawn, the sponsor of the Bullet Points. Go to Larry's Pistol and Pawn today, especially maybe you're looking for a new or used firearm. Maybe you need ammunition for your current firearm. Maybe you want accessories or maybe a case to keep it safe. Whatever it might be, they have a huge selection at Larry's Pistol and Pawn. It's located in Madison off Greenbrier Exit 3, next to the big rusty water tower. You know where it is. I drove by it today, and once again, the parking lot is pretty much full because it's that popular. So it might be busy, but there's a reason for that because it's a great place to go, especially when it comes to ammunition. Sometimes, you run out, you've been to the range, you've run out, and you go to the store, and they just don't have what you need, and you have to wait forever. It's not how it works at Larry's Pistol and Pawn. They really pride themselves on having enough ammunition, really stocking up on all of that for you. Plus, if you're into that sort of thing, go to the back of the store as well because they have Larry's Firearm Collection Museum. A lot of history of firearms, a lot of interesting stuff there from Civil War era, before that, World War II stuff, and more, and even newer stuff. So check it all out at Larry's Pistol and Pawn in Madison off Greenbrier Exit 3. Go to the location as well in Huntsville off North Memorial Parkway. And yes, you know the website, pistolandpawn.com. That's pistolandpawn.com. Let them know Yaffee was the one who sent you.
You're listening to Yaffee on WVNN.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
This isn't your average podcast.
Do you like party?
This is Full Send. Join the party.
So you guys launched the Nelk Love Island. Congrats, boys.
It was good.
They got production, dude.
Like 5 years ago, we could do that easily, and it'd be crazy when we're partying, but when you're like in your 30s a little bit.
Well, that's why you barely show up to set, day 2.
Just a few hours tardy.
Steiny wanted to be the host of the show, too. It's like, why didn't you let me be the host? It's like, bro, you showed up 6 hours late every day.
I had a girlfriend.
The Full Send podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform. This isn't your average podcast.
We threw like a spontaneous party out of nowhere. It was crazy.
This is Full Send.
Drake weekend in Toronto. That's like, imagine telling me that like 10 years ago. That's yo, you're going to rip with Drake for his album launch release party in Toronto. Like, I'm not passing that up for anything.
Join the party.
She went to Met Gala. He went to the game.
What is the Met Gala?
Ridiculous.
I think it's an excuse to dress up like an idiot and go to a ball.
The Full Send podcast.
Oh, we're ready.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.